play-by-play.
That's off the ground.
Oh, it is too. My car does wheelies. Oh, damn! So, I don't even know if you can hear me, but I don't know where Brad is. So, first run, I'm not going to try and take off hard. I'm just going to take it easy on the launch, not do a big burnout, just try and see how the top end goes. A bit of a shakedown pass. And yeah, I've got the 2 fuel pumps on. Yeah, I'll just see how it goes, see what sort of mile an hour we get, and then I might even leave the cutouts shut just so I can have a good listen to everything on the way down, and then I'll open them up next time or use a bit of launch control. See how we go. So it's 9:15. We just had an oil down before, which took like a long time to clean up. It was in the deep end, so it was from the finish line all the way to the turn off. Like some gearbox or engine exploded. There's bits and pieces everywhere. Brad's got a collection. You've probably seen some bits of it. So anyway, yeah, we just had a second one. Hopefully it's not going to be as bad. Brad's staging. Deep stage. No, it's up. Big cloud. Up. Ooh. 10.2. 10.2 at 130 mile an hour. Far out. Holy dooly. Wow. Sweet baby Jesus. Holy dooly. What was that time? Oh, my hands are shaking. 10.2. So I've gone from a 10.6 to a 10.2 at 100. Oh, I just lost it. 10.2 at 130.9 mile an hour. Oh man. It's still hooked up. I could take some timing out of the launch. You did a wheelie. No, I didn't. Yeah, you did. No, I didn't. You picked the wheel up. What? Yep. No, I didn't. 100%. Your wheel was like that far off the ground. I'm being serious. No, you're bullshit. No. 10.2. I 10.2 and I did dial in and look at the time. And you picked the wheel up. No, I didn't. Yep. Yes, you did. Have you got it on video? Yep. Have you looked at it? Yep. And I actually put the wheel up. Yep. Are you serious? Yep. Oh. It launched. I know. You hooked up. Oh, wow. I was shaking down the other end of the track. That was so quick. That was amazing. I couldn't have gone any better. Oh. Show me the video. I will. So we got the replay on Dad's phone. Go away. Nah. That comes off the ground. Nah. It 100% does. Nah. It can't. He's looking up.
I reckon it does.
Go play by play.
That's off the ground.
Oh, it is too.
That's off the ground for a long time.
My car does wheelies. Is it? It's still called a wheelie if you only do one?
Oh, yeah. You're still picking a wheel up.
Bop, 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 bop. Yeah, it is off the ground, isn't it?
Because you can see the shadow disconnect. Oh, no, you can't.
Look at the right wheel's nearly off the ground too. Like I could fit a piece of paper under there. But yeah, that left wheel's definitely... That is... I'm going to need to look at it on a TV. I'm bigger on my phone, just isn't doing it for me, but that is fast. 10.2.
10.2.
From a 10.6 to a 10.2.
Yep.
And we're still pulling 10 degrees of timing on launch. It hooked up, like I did a reasonably big burnout because it was freezing cold and we haven't used the tyres all night, so I could probably pull a little bit of timing out of it. If I run the same again, like exactly the same, I'll pull a little bit of timing out. Because I don't think... I hit the limiter across the line
Yeah,
too.
I could hear you.
Yeah. Wow.
That's sick.
My car does wheelies.
Yep.
Once a vehicle exceeds 130 miles per hour with four-wheel brakes, you need a parachute.
Oh, no way.
Yeah, he said it over the thing you just sent, and then I've just Googled it.
What?
You need a parachute.
No.
Parachutes, speed, and vehicle pressure. A braking parachute is required at Benaraby Dragway once a vehicle exceeds 130 miles per hour without four-wheel brakes, sorry. And 140 if four-wheel brakes are fitted, so you have...
Yeah, okay.
What did you get?
130 point something.
You got 10 mile an hour up your sleeve.
Yeah, that's heaps. Oh, man.
Your car does wheelies.
That was fucking awesome.
What was your best time that I had to beat?
You got me. You got a 10th on me.
Far out.
I got you a mile an hour though. I went 139. No, that was fucking sick.
Man, holy
feels good,
shit.
doesn't it?
Oh,
Did you do that at the end of it?
I'm still shaking.
Go and do it again.
Yeah,
I just literally just turned around just as it went.
Yeah. Because Brad jumps in the car. I looked at the time on the way back. It's like 10.2. Holy shit.
It was like 10:23, wasn't it?
Yeah, and then Brad jumps in and he's like, "You did it with him." I'm like, "No, I didn't."
Yeah, you fucking did.
He goes, "Yeah, it was like that far."
Yeah, you had air under that wheel. That was awesome.
I've still got 10 degrees of timing retard on launch. I could walk that down. Normally I run about 7. So I've still got like the Rocky Nuts tune on. So I'll take a bit out tomorrow. Now I'm stressing out. Everyone's going to be waiting for another wheelie.
Got a 10.2 at 131 mile an hour. Popped them up again.
Did it?
Popped it up.
Really?
Yep.
It was like almost exactly the same time, but slightly more mile an hour, which is weird.
Yeah.
I spun a little bit.
Yeah, you went 132 mile an hour.
31 point something.
Last time was only 130.
130.9, and then that one was 131.2.
Oh.
But 10.23 and 10.28. So the first one was quicker, but the mile an hour was less.
That's weird.
1.5 60 foot, 6.5 eighth mile. That is fast.
Damn.
I mean, I know that's fast. A 10 turn force is fast. Oh my god.
How do you feel?
I'm hitting the limiter over the line, eh?
Yeah.
I know, like, there's obviously lights and the ground's sort of painted and the walls are painted, so I don't know where the actual line is, but I'm hitting the limiter as I go over that general area.
Yeah,
so.
yeah, we can hear it all the way down here. One dun 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 dun. It's freezing.
That's cold, isn't it?
Yeah, it is a bit.
The last jeans.
Yeah.
The last few cars and motorbikes are slipping in that left lane, so
Are they? Yeah, I just thought I'd give the right one a go. Now that everyone's been cleaned all the dust off. Yeah. So now that everyone's cleaned all the dust off.
Yeah.
at 131 mile an hour.
Taking 2 degrees out. So put a good wheel up that second one, did it? Yeah. Or that last one. Oh, I just turned it off. Oh, damn!
That's pretty high.
What about the other side? Is that coming up as well? It feels so fast though.
Almost.
It'll go a bit harder this time with the...
And it just like, it's leaning the whole way down. Like it just keeps that lean.
I was just saying to Toby on the phone, normally you change gears and it would go down to like 5 grand and then come back up to 6, you know, like you'd actually change gears.
Yeah.
Change revs. This is like, I take off, it's 6,000. 6.5. I change gears, it's back to 6,000, 6.5. Like this just doesn't. It's just flaring the what's it called? Slipping the converter because it's making so much more power. All right, well, let's see what we can do with 2 degrees less timing in the retard. We're less retarded.
We're less retarded.
Let's get less retarded.
Nice wallpaper.
That's from out the back of our place.
Oh yeah,
it's chilly.
In the creek.
It's chilly. So just having a quick look at the run. Fuel pressure is good. What sort of boost are we running? Hitting 12, changing gears. 12 again. Zooming around about 12. It's very up and down here, isn't it? Very noisy. There was just looking at the temps, inlet temps are going right up, like hitting 89 degrees by the end of the run.
Damn.
It is like 4 degrees outside.
Hitting the limiter. So when I'm on the line, I'm making, when I first stomp on it, it goes up to 11 pound a boost.
and then I sit there at about 9 when I launch. So injector duty cycles are good. Very noisy, my fuel. AFRs, it's like I've blown a O2 sensor again. When they get noisy like that, it's when I replace them. I only put a new one in before Rocky Nuts. Yeah, well that didn't show any wheel spin, Tobe, so...
Yeah.
Or if it was slipping a little bit, it's not much, so...
Yeah.
Kerry's just straight too. I saw that. 2 degrees less than timing on the launch, so...
.6 at 130 mile an hour.
Far out! Oh, far out. That was quick. I don't know if it's the tyres slipping on the rim or the tyres spinning or the converter slipping. It feels a lot looser tonight than it has previously, but when you take off, obviously the front lifts, it's not 100% hooking up, but it's obviously going places. What are we going to do? Should we just go again? Might as well go again. I wonder what my mile an hour was. They just sprayed the track. It'd be rude not to go again. I'll go left lane again. That thing's fucking cut. It's scary. Inconsistent. But yeah, wait, it is, eh? What mile an hour was that?
131, I think.
Yeah.
130.
Pretty consistent, eh?
Yeah. Did you get a bit?
Yeah, yeah.
Is that sliding or is that twisting?
Probably a bit of
twisting.
Probably a bit of both. I have to make sure I'm like dead straight.
Yeah.
It probably, well, I had less timing retarded, so I would have launched harder. So I probably put a wheel up even higher to the point where the chassis moved. So
Yeah. So much torque. Twisted.
oh yeah, I should probably put it on a hoist and see if anything's like cracked or split, or because that's what people do when they rip the trailing arm things out when they launch really hard.
Oh yeah.
I don't know how they find that out. Like, does the diff fall out and then
Yeah.
that's how they know?
Oh, this side looks right. Oh, is it the upper or the lower?
The lower trailing arms pull out. Is the rib still the same?
This one is.
Yeah.
That side used to be like that.
Yeah.
It's like
Yeah, okay. So it's moving a little bit each time. As long as it's not like,
half a rim.
but well, when we get back, I'll measure what the tyre pressures are and we'll just run it slightly more than that, I reckon. Well, taking that timing out didn't really change too much. Like all the 60 foot 1/8 are all the same.
10.3 at 131.